Look in your camera bag right now. I'm predicting a tangled battlefield of adapters, converters, and brand-specific accessories. It's a mixed bag of weapons, good for those who made them, but bad for your bank account. Welcome to Camera Wars. In this video, we're going to uncover how these everyday gadgets double as pawns in a high-stakes battle amongst tech giants. You'll see the invisible ecosystem integration happening, and some camera brands are definitely winning this behind-the-scenes battle. I'll analyze DJI's approach to audio integration, examine how Insta360 might create a unified system, and most importantly, help you make smarter buying decisions that prevent you from getting trapped in a costly, closed ecosystem. You'll probably have noticed that DJI cameras can now connect seamlessly to microphones without all those annoying adapters and receivers. But this isn't just a nice feature to make your filming easier. It's actually a carefully calculated strategic move in what I'm calling the camera ecosystem wars. For years, the camera industry has been fragmented by proprietary connections. Different brands require their own specific adapters and accessories, forcing creators to build brand-specific collections of gear. Now, this fragmentation leads to expensive, cluttered gear bags and compatibility headaches for when you're out in the field. DJI spotted this pain point and solved it with their Osmo audio ecosystem. Now, this approach is brilliantly simple. The DJI Mic Mini connects directly to their Osmo Action 5 Pro, Osmo Action 4, and the Osmo Pocket 3, as well as their new smartphone gimbals without external receivers. Imagine filming a high adrenaline mountain bike descent without stopping to fumble with adapters or worrying if your audio is actually recording. This seamless setup is more than convenient. It's a masterstroke in building customer loyalty. What we're seeing is a classic case of ecosystem lock-in. When you buy that cheap DJI Mic Mini because it works perfectly with your Osmo Pocket 3, you're not just buying a microphone, you're taking your first step into a carefully designed ecosystem that makes your next purchase more likely to be another DJI product. Now, as content creators have reported, the ease of use and professional grade audio quality has transformed how they approach sound in their projects, often the most overlooked aspect of video creation. I used to spend 20 minutes before each shoot just setting up my audio. With the DJI system, I press one button and I'm rolling. That's the kind of thing they say. DJI's new audio system works with more than just their cameras. Their drone integration is killer. You can mix audio and video in the DJI Fly app, and it even gets rid of that annoying propeller noise, which is amazing. Now, this integration creates a powerful network effect. Each new DJI product enhances the value of your existing DJI gear. The entire system becomes greater than the sum of its parts. By creating this seamless integration, DJI has actually built walls around their ecosystem that makes switching costs significantly higher. Once you've invested in several DJI products that work perfectly together, switching brands means losing all that integration. Now, this approach mirrors Apple's playbook. Apple didn't necessarily have the best individual product in every category, but they created the most cohesive system of devices that worked together with minimal friction. Both companies realized that individual product excellence matters less than creating a cohesive ecosystem that eliminates friction points for users, and that leads to loyal customers who consider the entire ecosystem when making their next purchase. I use my AirPods not because they're the best audio, but they work best across all my devices seamlessly while still having pretty top-level audio, but not the ultimate, and that cross-device compatibility is much more valuable to me. As DJI builds walls around their ecosystem, Insta360 stands at a fascinating strategic crossroads in my mind. They've created a collection of excellent standalone products, but they're missing something crucial: the invisible threads that could connect them into something more powerful. This is about potentially leapfrogging competitors with a smarter, more flexible approach to ecosystem design. I'm not just talking about an Insta360 audio ecosystem with a series of wireless mics, but that's super important as a first step. Right now, Insta360 faces a fundamental challenge. When you buy their 360 X Series, X Pro or Pro 2 or Go series of cameras, each operates as an island. Fantastic on its own merits, but lacking the seamless interconnectivity that could make your entire workflow smoother. You're juggling different accessories, adapters, and interfaces across their product line. The potential for something better is sitting right there, waiting to be unleashed. Now, the Insta360 app is a definite advantage here, best in class and working across all their devices. But what if they could build upon that? What if your camera, gimbal could talk seamlessly to each other? Imagine picking up your Insta360 Flow smartphone gimbal and using it to directly control settings on your 360 camera attached to your backpack, or having a single remote that can trigger recording across any Insta360 camera you own without switching modes or reconnecting. Picture yourself shooting a complex scene where you're capturing multiple angles simultaneously with a unified system. You could start recording on both devices in perfect synchronization, including audio, without scrambling between different control systems. The opportunity though for Insta360 extends beyond just audio connections. This approach is especially good for Insta360 because they have so many products. Their lineup spans everything from tiny wearable cameras to 360 devices to smartphone gimbals. With a unified connection standard, accessories designed for one product could enhance the functionality of others, eliminating the frustration of different adapters and dongles. And for creators, this solves real problems. Currently, if you're using multiple Insta360 cameras for different shooting scenarios, you likely need different microphones, different mounts, and different control systems for each. A unified ecosystem would mean that the accessories that you already own would work with your next Insta360 purchase, making each addition more valuable because of what you already have. The strategic advantage is potentially great. Insta360 could position themselves as the more open, flexible alternative, creating an ecosystem that works within their own product lineup, but potentially with third-party accessories too. This approach transforms your decision-making process. Instead of evaluating each camera purchase in isolation based on specs, you can start evaluating them based on how they enhance your existing creative workflow. Each Insta360 product would become more valuable as part of the system than it would be on its own. So this is where we are now. Creators now making purchasing decisions primarily based on ecosystem compatibility. It's not about convenience, but efficiency. Research reveals creators waste up to 20% of their production time battling adapter issues and compatibility problems. Imagine redirecting that fifth of your creative energy towards actual production. So consider more than the specs when choosing your next camera. Think, how will this help my creative process? The savings on adapters alone can justify choosing a slightly less feature-rich device that integrates better with your existing gear. The best camera isn't determined by resolution or frame rates. It's the one that removes friction from your creative process, allowing your vision to flow uninterrupted from your imagination to the screen. Your camera isn't just a tool, but a key to unlocking your creative freedom. But first, get a Mic Insta360 already. You know it makes sense. Let me know your comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.